Guess who's back? Still smell all upon me clothes, upon me robes, upon me guards, upon me words, upon me clocks, upon me whatever. It's your boy Screwface on. Fizza, SF, Scru, Fizza. I guess I just said that. Mr. J. Before I start this, I want to let everybody know I will be going live tomorrow. A couple of y'all been asking me to make a diss track, telling me to make a diss track. Y'all might have persuaded me. A couple people say, yo, they got some money for me for a diss track that they want. Tomorrow I might be doing a little preview of that diss track. Yeah, just make sure you put your money where your mouth is, because it might not even drop. Yeah, don't say things you don't mean, because I don't play. I got that quick turnaround time. But right now we're going to react to Grizzy Hendrix, which is a rapper. He's a dope rapper. He's a lyricist. He spits well. I've seen him on Queen's Flip. He does, he definitely has videos with lots of views. He has videos with 500,000 views, so he's doing his thing from New York. He be wearing masks and stuff. You might have seen his videos on World Star or something like that, but he dropped a video called Joe Budden vs. Eminem, and he's breaking down the whole podcast. So somebody asked me to, this was a request, so I'm going to do a breakdown of this. I'm not going to do the whole video. Everybody should go subscribe to Grizzy Hendrix channel. Go subscribe to Grizzy Hendrix channel. I'm gonna put that in the links. If I forget to put it in the link, somebody remind me and I'll pin it to the first comment. But you know, haven't really seen his take yet. We're gonna listen. It's like a 7-minute video, so we're gonna listen to get the gist of it, and then we're gonna go through. On the count of 3, hit that like button. 1, 2, 3. And the reason why I'm listening to him is because he seems like somebody who understands. He's a rapper. He's like me, a rapper, but he makes commentary and he be spitting. So here we go. Grizzy Hendrix, Eminem vs. Joe Budden. Ready, set, go.
So I just checked out Joe Budden's podcast.
Okay.
I'm a little iffy on this one.
You got
There's
that Slipknot.
a lot of things that I'm just
that
like,
Slipknot mask is throwing me off.
Joe Budden decides he wants to let all this information out. All this shit that he had built up about Eminem. Now you're telling us this.
Pause. You right. That's an angle I ain't even really say. I ain't even really saying my breakdown of the whole thing. It's like, Joe, if all of this is true and you had this in the tucky tuck, you tell me you would allow all of this stuff to go on, and when you get dissed, you say it. It kind of takes away a little bit of integrity, but you also understand, I also understand business. So when you sign to a guy and not only your fate, but the fate of like 5 other people are determined on that guy, then you kind of have to keep him happy. But ready, set, go. I understand why he did that.
Because Eminem dissed you. Yeah. Something just doesn't feel right with this podcast. I told y'all I fuck with Joe.
Yo, your camera quality fire.
This one is throwing me off. I listen to the whole shit. And the only thing I could take from this is Joe Budden is angry. Resentment for Eminem. He sounds like he is just like resentment is just dripping out his fucking pores.
Hold on. He was definitely soaking in that resentment juice. He was definitely. See, and I love the Joe Budden podcast, but I'm not gonna lie. He made some great points in his podcast, but I'm not gonna lie. Like Maul say, shout out to Maul, salute to Maul. Some of that was soaked in clown juice. I'm gonna keep it. Some of that response was definitely soaked in clown juice. Like, especially in retrospect, when you think of the way you were moving and the way you felt about this person. Because, yeah, you did come out and say you didn't like Revival, but the way that you were on Everyday Struggle, like, the way you used to defend M for no reason, even when he did something wrong. Are you telling me this whole time you knew he was doing all the stuff you said he was doing, but then you're also protecting the stuff that he was doing outside of it that might not be look good? So what kind of person are you, or what does that say about you when afterwards you come out and be like, I knew this whole time he was messed up? What does that make you? And I understand where he's coming from, though. You get dissed by artists that big, who's somebody who you've been around for a long time, and the whole internet's going at you. You got to reach in your bag, but ready, set, go. Go ahead, Grizzy.
Is that Eminem was not able to make Slaughterhouse this super group.
Okay.
His verses got chop
Snip.
a couple of times.
They took Joe's verses off.
Which is cool. You can feel that way, nigga. Naturally. But Also,
I like how New York niggas talk that shit. I like it.
Go to an artist named J. Cole. Let's think about J. Cole.
Regardless,
Jay-Z signed J. Cole.
Yep.
Cole got to the point where he was also struggling with, damn, how am I gonna get out of Jay-Z's light?
Yep.
How am I gonna not be this guy that's in the shadow of this
I think saying
megastar?
Jay-Z's light would not have been that bad for a little bit longer, though.
What do? Know what J. Cole did? J. Cole man the fuck up, grew some nuts, started putting out dope mixtapes, back to providing his fans with content and kept building a following.
Pause. He just 30'd that whole idea. Grizzy Hendrix don't even realize how much he just 30'd that whole angle Joe had, because now that you do say that, isn't Joe Mr. Independent? Isn't Joe Mr. Find a way to make it when the industry tries to shut you down? Didn't he literally attack Lil Yachty for not knowing his business? What was stopping Slaughterhouse from dropping free music until they got hot? Wasn't Joe's talking about he's Mr. Content? Why are you only Mr. Content in talking? You're no longer Mr. Content in music? J. Cole definitely was under Jay-Z's shadow for a long time. I'm going to keep it a buck. I feel like almost Jay wasn't really acknowledging him like that until, like, really make a public, yo, until later on. They don't even do a lot of songs together. But he made himself hot. And that's the story you always preach, Joe. So I wonder why Slaughterhouse couldn't make themselves hot. And if you can agree that there is a way that a group like Slaughterhouse can't make themselves hot, then you kind of have to reverse some of your stances you have on the artists in the industry and the people who are signed and the people who don't know what they're doing and the people who don't know their business. This is why being a commentator and not and being in hip hop, because I know he says he's not a rapper, really messes your whole thing up, because it's not just being a commentator. It's a commentator and not keeping the same energy that you have in music. You shouldn't be able to yell at Yachty the way you yell at him, and then also your business is just as messed up. And I know you might be like, no, I am the exact person to yell at him because I know when business is messed up. No. Have some sympathy then. Have some sympathy. Let's listen to a little bit more of this, because he basically 30'd this whole post, but we'll ready, set, go.
Because he was a man. He didn't sit there and cry about his boss not being able to fucking make him this superstar. I'm getting out there and I'm doing it myself.
Talk nice. Now, you talking real nice to this nigga.
For you and Slaughterhouse should have came to the conclusions, well, shit, we better off without M, because M's not able to make us.
But he did say Slaughterhouse wouldn't agree with him. He did say he pitched that idea.
Tell the group this. Easy, nigga. You tell the group that. The group ain't with it, then you leave. Which you said you did.
Yeah.
So there's no need to feel resentment for M. Your resentment should be for Royce. Your resentment should be for Joel.
That's a body bag. I'm done. We done. That's a body bag and a body bag in a Pilates class. Fat body splash, nigga. That was crazy, bro. Now that I think about this is why you gotta get different people's takes and angles. Now that I think about it, why would you? The problem isn't M. The original problem might be M, but if you came at them with a solution and they didn't take the solution, you gotta be mad at the people who didn't take the solution. Once you notice there's an iceberg in the way, you can't blame the iceberg when you, okay, let me extrapolate that metaphor. If you see an iceberg 5 miles away, but your crew cannot turn the boat around, they just decide, nah, we'll be able to hit it, we're okay, and you hit the iceberg and sink, you can't be mad at the iceberg, my G. You gotta be mad at your crew. When it's going down, you gotta look at them like, why didn't we just row the other direction? You can't be looking mad at the iceberg like, iceberg, why didn't you move? Grizzy. Go follow my man Grizzy Hendrix. Shout out to you, bro. Keep doing your rapping thing. Them Slipknot masks is weird, though. But I know what it is. You getting your name out there. You getting your look out there. I saw your Queen Flip interview. Like, comment, subscribe. What do you think? Huh? Does my man have a point? Is he tripping? Put in the comment section below. Tomorrow I'm going live. I'm keep saying this. I'm going live. And I gotta, if the dudes that was talking now, yo, I'm gonna send you this and you could drop this song, I got the song. So get ready. Might have to premiere a little bit of it just to prove y'all. Tune in Monday, it's going down. Let me know if you want it Monday morning or Monday night. My name is Scru, I'm pretty freaking awesome, but I wouldn't be anything without you, the SJ Nation. And I love you. Thanks, and we out here. I ain't got time for all that flashy shit. Let's just get right to it, man. My mic on? Alright, listen. I'm dealing with tough shit, depression and some shit. All of this fuck shit I just cannot put up with. Shouldn't be upset cause I know that we up next. But what about success? It sucks too much stress. I'm dealing with tough shit, depression and some shit. All of this fuck shit I just cannot put up with. Shouldn't be upset cause I know that we up next. But what about success? It sucks too much stress, I guess. No one can hear you scream when you up this high, baby. No one can hear you scream. No one can hear you scream. This the life that you asked for, but no one can hear you scream. Think I've been battling depression for a little bit. Took me a while to understand I was really sick. Maybe I wasn't understanding what it really is. To make a nigga wanna scream out like a little kid over some little shit. Can't give a fuck about what niggas is talking about, cause you ain't never been inside the shoes I've been walking around. And you ain't never been inside the pool when the sharks is around. And you ain't never been up on the roof and y'all talking me down. Before I jumped off, treating every girl I meet like a jump off. Cause that's the only way I know to hide these dumb scars. Cause I'm hurt, I'm calling every bitch a dumb broad. Damn. Now that's fuck, little dude, but it's easier to say and I got trust issues. It's easier to fake like I don't trust in you. Cause one day I'm afraid I won't fuck with you. Nah, and you don't fuck with Scru. And you gon' just decide to up and move. And you gon' take my joy and comfort too. And all of your stupid friends gon' comfort you. But trust this, Scru. If you make a song about what fucks with you, and you can touch somebody that get fucked with too, then forever worse the better they'll fuck with you. No one can hear you scream when you up this high, baby. No one can hear you scream. No one can hear you scream. This the life that you asked for, but no one can hear you scream.